What's good, Softy Nation? Welcome back to another video. So some very big things have happened in FIFA Mobile. I am super excited to talk about these things today. We're going to break down everything that happened. It's been like a huge day. Like massive news coming out of everywhere in this. A lot of it relating to the hashtag no money for bugs or no money for bugs movement that we had going on and everything like that. But I'm going to share all that with you. But before we get into it, I do want to give a big shout out to our sponsor on this video, OneFootball. My favorite place to go for news, transfer rumors, and all the info about the world of football. There's a link in the description below, so you can make sure to go and check that out. I know that you're going to love it. But here we go. So you pop on to Twitter today. Actually, I think we got to step back first. Before we go to the Twitter, I'm gonna bring up the game. So if we bring up our FIFA Mobile game for the first time since like Ultimate Team of the Season in Season 1, they've actually gone and unhidden the requirements for everything in this. So obviously it would have been amazing if this started at the start. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, you know, a lot of these things that are happening, you know, it's just like it's a lot of words, not necessarily action with it. But I gotta be honest, like for a long period of time, I didn't even think that this was gonna happen. So I gotta give props where props are due, and a lot of props are due on these things, and I'm 100% behind it. Like, you know, there's you know, this is continuing to move forward, but I'm definitely want to give a fresh start to this one, and be very optimistic about this, and hope that this really is the moment that changes things and things start moving towards to make this game as amazing as it can be, because we all know that this can be an amazing game and the best mobile game that there is. Anyways, what happened here was they released all of the requirements for all the players, and I'm gonna put a link to a post on Reddit that breaks down everything that you can get as a free-to-play player, not free-to-play player, whatever you want to do in that one, so that you can see it. But basically, all the different requirements that were once hidden are now available. So you know what you need, you know what you need to plan out for. No more of that hidden stuff. A huge step forward. Obviously, like, these are things we would have loved to see at the start, but the fact that these changes are being made, I'm very optimistic about this. I am liking this. I am definitely happy about this. So that's the one big thing with that one. We finally have some transparency on that regard. Now, if you're on Twitter, there's also this. We have FIFA Mobile tweeting out earlier today that they've heard some concerns in the community recently in regards to transparency and feedback in FIFA Mobile. Today they're rolling out some new initiatives that will foster better two-way communication between us and our players. And that is huge, because one of the biggest things that's been the issue is that we haven't heard anything. We haven't heard that it took, you know, to respond to this, and so the fact that they are responding to this, the fact that they are making this, I know again a lot of people are like, well, like it's a good start, but like there's still so many things that need to change. I agree, there's still a lot of things to be fixed, but this kind of shows at least it looks like we're moving in the right direction. We're making progress, and I'm not going to complain about progress. As long as that progress keeps going forward, I'm happy. And I know and I hope that you are too. It's like, here's day one. This is our fresh start. We're going to start with that progress, and if it turns around, it turns around. We deal with it then. But I think for now, we got to admit that at least we're making some positive progress in this one, which is something a few weeks ago, honestly, I didn't think would happen. But here we go. So FIFA Mobile community, we've heard your concerns around the latest season of FIFA Mobile, and just like you, we want this to be the best game possible. Nice. That's good. That's a good start to this one. We recognize that we haven't been communicating well with you and keeping you informed around our priorities and initiatives, and they want to change that. We're fortunate we have so many passionate, enthusiastic fans around the world and want to do better for you and for the game. Again, I'm excited for that. I hope they stick behind that, but if they really do mean that, then it is definitely going to be, there's going to be a lot of good things going with this. So they're coming today with a renewed commitment to building the best football game in the world, working side by side with you, our community. So, with that in mind, they're excited to introduce our first of our new pitch notes for the FIFA Mobile, and plan to follow up regularly with updates and transparently communicate with you and speak in depth and community concerns, game designs, and more. Additionally, they've opened a Twitter account, so we'll talk about the Twitter account too, FIFA Mobile Devs. So you can go and follow that Twitter account. Make sure you don't fall for any fake ones, like see the ones that are followed, you know, by AMC, FIFA Mobile, those kind of ones, because people will probably try and make fake accounts, try and scare you, or like, you know, not scare you, try and create things that that are not real, different hyping up different things. So make sure you're following the original one. Be careful because it's not verified right now. Hopefully it will be verified on Twitter soon. But anyways, for our FIFA Mobile development team to speak directly with players, collect feedback, and address player issues and concerns. Part of the commitment to improve both the game and our communication, they're working with key members of our community to create a list of important issues and improvements that matter the most. I didn't make the cut for key members, but that's okay. Hashtag not jealous. But anyways, I think that there's, like, if you comment them in the comments below, I'm still sure that the feedback will eventually get read as well. We're discussing priorities and timelines for getting them addressed. With our new approach to development this year, we're aiming to push out regular updates with improvements more than we've been able to do in the past, and we'll keep you looped in the process as we move forward. Recently, we've made changes in an effort to improve, reduce the impact of suspicious accounts we've had in our head-to-head modes, continue to identify and remove suspicious accounts on the leaderboard, address disconnect issues in the head-to-head mode. That was good. That was awesome that they address it at that time as well. Next, continue to focus on improve the frustrations of the head-to-head mode where players are able to waste time on the clock back passing. Huge, awesome, love that. Additional gameplay tuning improvements and continue to focus on fair play, particularly in the head-to-head mode. So I love the fact that they're really focused on head-to-head mode because I think head-to-head mode is the future of this game, and I love that that's there. So keep an eye on the space, both main Twitter account and FIFA Mobile Dev for updates throughout the rest of the season where they give background and context on decisions made as relates to game development, continued efforts to make the FIFA Mobile you all deserve. Lastly, we want to thank you for your passion and your voice. We want all to make this the best it can be and are committed to doing that. So I absolutely love this. I'm so thankful that at least we're starting to get this acknowledgement. Basically, this summarizes it all, and I realize it's words, it doesn't mean anything until it's actions, all of those things, but honestly, I think that this is a great start, and I want to be on the optimistic side, and I want to be on that side that says, you know what, this is going to move forward and we're going to make it. And we're not going to, we're still going to keep moving forward with everything we're doing and uniting as a community and everything like this. I'm still not going to be buying FIFA points and all these things, whatever, for the next little while. But I definitely want to take this as a huge step forward, and I got to give huge props to the dev team and everybody a part of this and everybody who helped kind of organize this and doing this, because this is what we need. Together with the dev team and the community, I think we can make this the greatest game. And I said this time and time again, I think that there's so much potential in this game to be like absolutely legendary, and I'm very excited for this. Alright, so now what we had in the title. We're looking at this this account here. So the FIFA Mobile Dev account, there's been some very cool things in here. So basically they just tweeted about the different things that they had. Thanks for the questions. They did a little bit of like a Q&A thing, and some cool things came up. One of them is that they're looking at putting in an icon tournament coming soon. We've been wanting tournaments. I'm so excited for that. I am like through the roof excited about that one. But something to do with icons. So we don't know exactly what it's going to be. We know it has something to do with icons and the tournament structure. I kind of want to know though, what are your thoughts? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think this tournament's going to look like? I feel like it would be really cool if it was like head-to-head based, where you could like play against people like in an elimination thing to try and get there. Something like FUT Champs kind of thing would be kind of cool. But anyways, I'm interested to know what it's going to look like and what these things are going to be moving forward. But I think that we got some exciting weeks ahead of us with this one. I know about as much as you, but I am definitely excited about this. So there you have it. That is everything new that's been going on with this one. Very, very big step forwards. This is huge. This is something we have not seen this level of like transparency and communication in a long time. So we got to take that as a positive. We got to take that as a positive. I know it's easy to get down on this and say, well, there's all these things that are going on. It might not actually happen. This might not happen. But honestly, I think we got to keep saying and support this, because I think this is the time where we support the things that they're doing well and keep giving feedback on the things that are not. At least now we look like we're at a point where that communication is starting to have that voice is being heard and all of these things. And so I hope we continue to move forward with this and build this out and do all this, because I do really think, and I agree, this can be the greatest game if the community and the dev team work together to make this the greatest possible game there is. Anyways, that's all we got for this one. I wanted to share all of these things with you because I think that it's like super exciting that's going on. In case you haven't had a chance to follow this account, make sure you go and follow this account on Twitter. Go follow us there while you're following them. Follow us up as well. We'll keep interacting with them and everything like that. But there you have it. Thank you for checking this out. Thank you for stopping by. It has been an absolute pleasure as always. I'm looking forward to it. I am definitely looking forward to it. By the way, Carnival is going to be the next event. They mentioned that as well. But thank you for checking this out and stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stop D out.